If you are looking to sell a house, you're in the right place. This is an important one. How to select an agent, how to qualify them, what should you expect out of them, what are the responsibilities, how do you price my house? We're gonna go over all of it. I'm excited, stay tuned. We are here about selecting an agent because you've got a house to sell. When we're talking about selecting your agent, this is someone that you're paying thousands of dollars to. They're gonna come into your home, they're gonna talk about your house, qualify it. Well, the responsibility on your end is to qualify that agent. So you gotta ask them questions. How long have you been in the business? How much in sales do you do? Hey, tell me, have you sold anything in this neighborhood? How much have you done in the last year or so? You wanna qualify them. Are you a full-time agent? If they're a part-time agent, make sure they have somebody that's working the deal with them if they need it. Can be the right person. I started out part-time, I'm now full-time. I always lean towards full-time agents because we have all the time in the day to dedicate to you as our clients. And that's what you want if you're having someone sell your house. So when you're sitting down with them and you're qualifying that agent, the most important thing is that you ask the right questions. You know you're in a position where it's your decision. You don't feel obligated to go with somebody just because they're in front of you. If you don't feel that, hey, I'm ready for that, or I don't know what questions to ask, or I don't even know if the questions I ask, the answers I'm given are true or not, give us a call because we actually help hire agents for people. We do it for free. It all started out, I helped my cousin, my friends, my family get connected with the agents around outside of my area. And I go in, I interview them just like you would. But now instead of you having to spend an hour with each agent you interview, all of them telling you similar but a little bit different things, and you on the other end saying, I don't know which one is right. I don't know which one's telling me the truth. We can help with that. I'm a top sales agent. I've been doing it over 5 years. I've sold over 15 million in real estate. I understand exactly what it takes to be a great agent and the processes it takes and the negotiation skills it takes to sell your house for top dollar. And that's how I understand how to qualify these people. You wanna ask them, how long have you been in the business? How much have you done? Hey, can I talk to your broker? That's a question not many ask. I ask it. If you wanna know about their marketing, things like that. When I price a house, I don't just come with the comparables. If you watch the market analysis video, which if you haven't checked it out, I show you where I go 1/4 of a mile around your house, 1/2 mile around your house within a year. That's our basis, that's our bracket. And when I find the comparable homes to yours, I call that agent and I ask them, did you guys have a lot of activity? I see you're a little bit lower. Did you get full price and the appraisal came in low? Or is this the offer you accepted? Did you guys have more than one offer? Here's the juiciest line. If you have a house that sold like a week ago and you call them and say, did you have more than one offer? And they said, yeah, we had multiple offers. We had 3 or 4. You know that there are 3 or 4 people out there that did not get that house, and your house is a very similar, almost a direct comparable to this one. You know you have 3 or 4 people that are gonna look at your house and they just missed out on a house that they really want. That's the true activity. What's going on in the background? That's what you need to know when you're pricing your house. If you don't have somebody doing that for you, give us a call. We'll help you get connected with somebody that does. But that's what your agent needs to be doing. And I know a lot of people don't do that. They show up with paperwork on what they think the value should be, and they say, let's give this a shot. Let's put it on at this. That's not how I roll. How about we call around, find out exactly what's going on in the market today, and then we'll know how much activity. Did they have 10 showings? 20 showings? Did they have 1 offer? Did they have 5 offers? Exactly where you should be in price is going to be based around how much activity is going to be on your house. That flows us into the expectations and responsibilities. Let's start with an expectation from day one. You sit down with somebody, I would expect them to bring me material that, number 1, displays where they think my house would sell for, the price point, a seller net sheet that would display if we sold for that price, what is my bottom line after all my fees and closing costs. I would expect them to bring the marketing plan, show me, don't tell me, and I would expect them to bring our battle plan, I call it. Day 1, week 1, week 2, where are we at? We have a plan. Before we even come on the market, 3 days before, we're doing photos. We're gonna have it up on this day. The first weekend, we're doing an open house. That's what you want as far as before the sale. Once you get in the sale, the responsibility of the agent, I personally give feedback at least once a week. You should have it set, talk about a communication. How much am I going to get updated with feedback on the showings? As an agent, I reach out immediately for feedback the same day. That way you get it fresh, because these people see so many houses, they all get mixed up. You're trying to get that feedback from an agent who's getting feedback from his clients, and he's got to remember what they say about every house. So getting it right on the spot always helps. When it comes to marketing, number one, professional photography. Photography is so important nowadays. Everything is done on the internet. If your house doesn't look great on the internet, people won't even take the time to come see it anymore. Photography is number one. Number two is the marketing plan. Personally, I always put something together, whether it's Facebook, cover the internet, and then I also do print. The cover of the brochure is the house, nice friendly face. The inside is photos of the home. The next page is the actual stats you find for the house, the square footage, the price, everything laid out. And then on the last page, you have a mortgage breakdown. Not a lot of agents do this. I may be the only one that does, but I promise you this helps you sell houses. If you have your agent do it, it'll help you as well. You have them call a loan officer and say, I want you to break this house down at this price 3 different ways. 3%, 5%, 20% down. What this does is it takes the responsibility away from a bad buyer's agent. This is why I started doing this. I realized people were leaving my homes, most likely asking their agent to call the lender and say, what would it be to actually buy that house? And them not getting back to them with an answer. So I said, let me take that responsibility. Now, everybody that leaves the home leaves with the numbers. That way they're not looking at 250,000. They look at it and say, we can do 1,500 a month. That's what you want them leaving with. They leave with the brochure, the flyer, the numbers. I promise you, you're one of the only houses on the market that has all of that in one. And now they take that home and they're seeing it and they're looking at it. It gives you a huge advantage. As far as responsibilities for feedback, again, guys, probably once a week, once the showing starts. The reason I say once a week, as agents, we don't always get a hold of that agent right away. We may call them, but they might not get back to us right away. This gives us a couple days to actually get the true feedback, get all of it compiled, put it in a format where we can get it to you clearly, precise. We have an idea of what's going on with that house during the sale. The house pricing. I always like to see the top figure, the middle figure, and the bottom figure of a house if I was trying to sell. When you come and you say, hey, your house is worth 200,000, I wanna know, okay, is this the top of the market? Is this the middle of the market? Or is this gonna sell quick? Because you really wanna be right on that threshold of right where you're supposed to be and top of the market. You wanna be at this pain threshold where it's right above. People are already saying, yeah, 200 is good, 205 is not gonna kill us, 210 could be too much. That's gonna help you understand, okay, we're asking for top dollar, or this thing should be selling right away. I've mentioned it up here. Always ask for a seller net sheet. That way you know your bottom line before the house goes up on the market. Very, very important, you guys. Our real estate quick tip, when to reach out. Personally, I love when a client gives me a good 3 to 6 months is perfect. You're thinking about selling within 3 to 6 months. That is plenty of time. I keep an eye on the market around the house. I'll even send you updates about what's going on. That way when the time comes, we also know, is it a hot market? Is there a lot of activity right now? So reach out early, qualify your agents. If you don't know how to qualify them, get in contact with us. Make sure that that seller net sheet is in your hand. You know that the house price will accomplish your goal. If you're not sure what expectations and responsibilities are, you have any questions about that, drop us a comment below. As always, subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. All I'm trying to do is get you guys the information so you have it. I am Jake, the creator of lookingtobuyhouse.com. I'm here for you guys. Stay tuned, we've got more, but I appreciate you stopping by today. I'll talk to you soon.